Hey guys, Chris here, on actually the first nice, not windy day we've had in quite a while. So, this video coming up, I'd just like to say none of these prizes are available, but the information is available. So, you're gonna be asked a question in the first video, and then you'll get a riddle in the second video, and the answer in the third video. So see if you guys can figure out the answer before you get to the answer video. It's a very good tip. So good luck guys and have fun. Also guys, any of you that aren't in the Bushcraft Survival and Primitive Skills Mickey Wilson's group on Facebook, get on over there and check out that group. Join up. It's an excellent group. There's tons of knowledge in that group. I guarantee you, you will learn many things once joining that group. At least one new thing. Hey guys, Chris here with Bushcraft Survival and Primitive Skills Mickey Wilson. So as some of you may know, we have reached 1,000 members. So we're going to do a little giveaway. So the first person to answer this question correctly will win the prize. And here's a picture of what you may win. Don't go typing just yet after you see this question. I want you guys to watch this video. I strung in some clues and as well as some wrong answers. Where in a dried up mud hole or water hole with no springs or underground water may one still find water? Here's the deal guys. So this water hole that you just found is not going to get any rain for quite some time. You've been out of water for a good 2 days now. You need some water pretty quick. Now, this water hole only gets water one time a year during the wet season. And even deserts have wet seasons. After this water hole fills up, it retains that water for quite some time before it eventually dries up. Also, no vegetation around this water hole, so there's no way you can access any sort of moisture from any plant life. There are also never fish at this mud hole. Even the soil underneath this mud hole has dried up. So there's not even any moisture you can squeeze out of the ground. There's also no furry creatures around this water hole. So there's no way you can drink blood or get any sort of moisture from any little critter running around on the surface. There is also no animal dung. So no elephant dung, cow dung, anything dung that you can squeeze any bit of moisture from. When this water hole fills up with water, it is teeming with life. Every animal that you can think of, except the fish. Moisture locking, solar stills, any way of creating your own moisture is a wrong answer. I have only seen the answer to this question one place, and that was in an old 1880s hunting book. However, if you know quite a bit about science, you may have an advantage over some people. Or better yet, biology. What's nice about this water source, you can drink it straight from the source. No boiling required. And no bringing your own water does not count, Trent. Sorry Trent, I'm just kidding. Basically, the only correct answer is the right answer. And drinking your own urine? Whew, definitely a wrong answer. So if it takes you guys a little too long, there'll be a hint coming up. So now you can get to typing guys. So where are you going to get that water from? guess what? We have a winner of our 1K member giveaway challenge. But before we get to that, for those of you that don't know, the answer to the question. So the question, again, where in a dried up mud or water hole may one still find water when there are no springs or underground water, as well as a whole bunch of things that there weren't? So the answer is frogs. And you're probably sitting there thinking, frogs? How in the world can I get water from frogs? So, have you ever noticed when you get water again, how the frogs are always there? When the water dries up, everything leaves, including the frogs. The frogs don't actually leave. So what they do is, as the water's drying up, they'll go to the lowest spot of that water hole or mud hole or whatever they're in. And if you can find that ring where the water was sitting at its lowest spot, that's where you need to look for your frogs. So what they do is, a frog will fill its belly up with water, and it will burrow down in the mud anywhere from 8 to 12, maybe a little more on the inches. So what you do is you dig down and find those frogs. And all you got to do is open their mouths and pour the water out of their bellies into your mouth, just like drinking out of a glass of water. Sounds kind of gross, but it's clean, potable water. You don't need to boil it, and it could save your life. So there you go, guys. Frogs. Right, guys, so the technical one other answer to this question would be toads. Now, I don't know if that source of water is safe to drink. From what I personally know about toads, I wouldn't risk it. Now, if I was put in that situation, that's not meaning to say I wouldn't drink water from a toad. You never know until you get put in that situation, but best I could, I would refrain from drinking water from a toad and stick to the frogs. Hopefully you get a prince out of the deal. Alright guys, so as you guys may know, we had a winner. And our winner is none other than Mr. Trent Jensen. Now Trent used the word toad, so he won the second prize, the second knife prize. He used the word frog, which is the correct answer, as well as explain that answer. So Mr. Trent won that whole kit caboodle. Now, Mr. Trent Jensen has made a proposal because he doesn't necessarily need the gear. So here's Trent's proposal. We're going to do another question, but a simpler question. Only beginners heading down the path of the bushcraft survival, primitive skills, or prepping road will be entered into this giveaway. So any of you that have your own kits or know what you're doing out there, if you answer on this question, and I know that you know you're good at this stuff, I'll be deleting your answer, just because this is strictly a beginner's giveaway. However, I am, and nobody knew about this, but I am doing a giveaway for the best wrong answer on our recent 1K giveaway that we just had. Now, to win this prize, you either had to, 1, surprise me with your answer and it be something I had never heard of before. 2, be something that I was unsure about and had to look up. Or 3, be it something I have not heard, read about, or studied on in so long that you forced me to go look something up. And that word was Tanaja. So if you use that word, you know who you are. I'm going to be hitting you up on Messenger to get a good shipping address from you so I can mail that prize to you. And here's what you'll be getting in the mail, just so you know. So what's that mean, guys? Stay tuned give me a day or so to put something together, and there'll be another beginner's giveaway question coming up here pretty quick. Now, you didn't think I was gonna end this thing without giving you guys the source of the question, the answer, and all that good mamma jamma. So here you go. Now, Trent is not going away completely empty-handed. Trent is going to get that knife from the main prize. He's going to get that. But the secondary knife is going to get added to that main prize, so there's still a knife in that main prize, as well as the hatchet is getting added to that prize too.